So this case is, of course, the belt clip case. It's black in color, it's multi-layer, well, with a ton of different layers really, and it's available for the iPhone 6 Plus, which is my daily driver. This is what I use all the time, and I did use this case right here for a brief period of time, so in this video I will give you my reflections on it. So let's first take a look at the clip. So we'll put this part off to the side, take a look at the clip. So essentially you take this case, which is like the phone case, you slide it into the clip and you're good to go. So the clip here is hard plastic. I wouldn't say it's quite OtterBox quality. It kind of feels like, I don't know, it's not bad, but it's just kind of a hard, kind of cheapish plastic. And then the hook here, not the hook, the clip, is just kind of your standard clip. Definitely, I mean, it just kind of has that like hard plastic, kind of cheapy feel to it. I don't really know how long this thing will last. I'm sure it'll last you for a decent amount of time, but of course the cheap price reflects that. Also, we have some felt material here on the inside. The felt's nice so that your screen doesn't get scratched, because this is going to be directly touching the glass on your screen unless you have a screen protector on. Now let's move over to the other piece here. And this is the main case, of course, and this is multi-layered just like the other part, or the whole thing. So this first layer is this really flimsy rubber. And it's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. A good thing because it's easy, I guess, to put on and off and put on your device, but also bad because it's not really that thick. And cases such as the OtterBox commuter have a really thick rubber. But at least the rubber's refined and it feels smooth, and it's not something that's going to scratch my device by any means. Then we have the main shell here, and there's just like these, I don't know, this is just kind of a flimsy hook here, and, well, not a hook, but just flimsy pieces of plastic. I feel like that would break off. Look, it's like a little antler almost, like it's going to break off. And then we have other hooks here on the side too. However, there is a nice little kickstand, so if you want to basically watch a movie with this case, you can just really remove this kind of cheap kickstand and you can enjoy that. So let's go for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's put the phone in the case. So first we need to take the iPhone 6 Plus and put it in this rubber material here. Now, one of my biggest pet peeves are phone cases that are very hard to remove and put on, as I'm always switching cases, not really switching even. Sometimes I just need to take off the case for certain purposes. And if it takes me an hour to put the case on and off, I'm not gonna really like that case very much. But anyway, I have this on the back, and then this just slides right in. Like so. And I just have to kind of pull out on the plastic and just let it slide right in there to kind of adjust the plastic, or adjust the rubber here. There's a lot of adjusting with this case. Definitely, not everything just slides right in. Sometimes you have to almost massage it in a way just to get it on. Alright, so for the most part this case is on. So the case is now on the device, and I know that early on in the video I was making fun of that belt clip, but really you don't even need to use it. It's kind of just an extra peripheral for the case. And here is the actual case then. So you can almost not even, you could count out that belt clip and kind of count it as maybe a bonus if you just decide to look dorky for the day. But you can just take this case and you just put it on your device, and yeah, it's a decent case. The buttons are very easy, very clicky. That's definitely not an issue. All buttons are clicky. It's easy to access the mute switch. And on the bottom here, it's even easy to access these ports, which is, of course, you know, very important. And it looks like there's a lot of space around that 3.5mm headphone jack, so that you can pretty much connect any peripheral that you really want to. Then, of course, we do have that very trusty kickstand, which comes in handy if you want to binge watch Netflix all day. Definitely a nice feature to have. And yeah, just all in all, I do enjoy this case. It's a nice, there's, of course, the plastic is kind of hard and like rough and kind of on the cheap side, but it's definitely durable, and I could definitely trust this case if I had to use it for a long period of time. I definitely think it would survive a drop without really harming the device very much. So now let's put on this clip. So let's say you want to put this bad boy on your belt and gain a man card for yourself. You just snip this, put that on your belt, and then you just slide the phone right in. Which is kind of hard because this rubber makes it tough. So let's see here, you have to kind of push. Hold on. So after a bit of pushing and wiggling, the device is finally within the clip. And then the clip can go around your belt and you live happily ever after. Now that's where the issue lies. If this is on your belt and you want to answer a phone call, it's going to be very difficult. It's kind of hard to remove this thing. You really have to kind of pull, and it wants to catch here on the rubber, but eventually, it comes off. So that's pretty much this thing. Now, even if I wanted to use a belt clip, I think this is kind of useless and I'm not really a big fan of it. So I put that off to the side. But if you're looking for a general, all-around, decent case, this is definitely something you might want to consider. However, there are many other great options out there like Spec, Incipio, and OtterBox. So anyway, that kind of concludes this review of this case from EC Technology. I will be leaving a link in the description for this case, so make sure to check that out and check out the current pricing, which always changes. And finally, if you're a company like EC Technology and you'd like to send me out a product review on my channel, make sure to send me an email at my email address, which is crazyipodreviewer@aol.com. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will be seeing you in the next video. So take care and have a great day.